Here we go. Have a seat, sweetheart. Yeah, you gotta keep it like that. Okay, now. So, what we are gonna have for dinner tonight is some wonderfully stovetop sauteed shrimp with a lovely salad. Now, I must confess that I got Jim to stop by the Nukes to pick up a Simply salad. Now, we're not much for their cucumbers, and in all honesty, these are the tomatoes that came with it. But do you know what? We're gonna knock it up a notch, and we're gonna use great tomatoes from our own garden. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Isn't that lovely? And so, we've got a little ranch dressing on the side. That's just totally your taste as to what you would like to have. But now, back on the shrimp. Oh, and a little beer and a little rosé is always nice. Cheers, yes. Or some Sauvignon Blanc or a gin and tonic, whatever happens to float your boat. So, anyway, what I have here, my friends at the local butcher block, they offer these wonderful packages every week. And the one that I like to get most often comes with a pound of shrimp ready to cook. It's already been shelled and deveined. It's only got the little tail still on it. And so what I do, I take my favorite, it's not Dixie Dirt, but it is Tony Chachere's. And I just open it right on up. Yes, ma'am, that's what I do. And I just shake in there. I just go.
Shake and bake, baby.
And I mix it up a little bit. Oh, shake and bake. Shake and bake. But we're going to shake and grill. Yes, shake and saute. And so then I sprinkle it a little bit more in there. And just so where it gets nice and coated, you know, just depending on your taste is what we do there. And then I'm gonna leave that alone, and what I will do once I get it in the pan, I will shake a little bit more Tony's on there. And so in my pan is just a regular old non-stick. I don't have a cast iron big enough for this, so Brenda would say that this is just fine because it's all about what you got on hand. And then my preferred olive oil is Lucchini. But any of them will do. I mean, whatever floats your boat is just fine. And I take a little bit of this and I just go right there in the pan. I'll show you what I've done. So see, probably a tablespoon or so. And then I just turn my eye on, and I have to look and see which one it is. And then I just turn it on about 6. Mine goes from 1 to 9, and I put mine on about 6, and I let it get warmed up. And so, tell me, what did you do today? Yes, now, Jim and I went to the beach recently with our grandkids, and I spent the day getting our pictures together for a photo book, and it was just lovely. It was. Darling, do you need another beer? Okay. And so then, in between working on that, we all did, oh, do you like my dish rag? I got it at the IKEA. And so anyway though, between working on my photo book, I made tie-dye t-shirts. Sweetheart, show them what I got done. Isn't it lovely? Just so many colors, and it's just fantastic. Yes, that's it. That's it. Thank you, darling. Okay, and so I'm waiting for this skillet to get a little bit warmer, and then I am just simply going to put these shrimp into the skillet, and there you go. Now, if I only knew how to pause the video, I'm not sure what Brenda uses to pause hers and come right on back in and then edit it and all that kind of stuff. I'm not quite with it, but give me time, I'll get with it. Okay, and so, ooh, that's getting just right. Let me go over here. I'm gonna get my tongers. Now, the reason why I go is because there's a loose end on this. I need a new pair of my tongs. I like this kind, and one of them's loose. I don't prefer, you know, there are, oh, I don't know where it is. I have, oh, there it is. I've got these, but I really prefer these. And so, oh, that's just right. And so, I don't want to get all of the juice in there, but you know what? I say, what the hey? Do you hear that sizzling? Okay, so there we go. Look at there. Doesn't that look lumptious and sumptuous and gumptious? And so I am going to sprinkle just a little bit more of Tony Sacri. It's just to your taste. It's to your taste. And I'm going to shake it in there so everybody's got a spot in the skillet. You know what I mean? Sweet darling, come on over here on this side of the counter so where you can get what's going on. And so while he is doing that, I'm going to reach in my refrigerator. And I happen to have some lemon slices. And I'm going to have those ready to go. Okay. And so we put that with the lemon slices. And so we put this on, what, 30 seconds ago. And so we're going to give it, another minute. And you see how it's cooking? It just looks so good. So, darling, tell me, what was it that you did today?
Well.
Okay, and so enough of that. He was slow to the question. And so, anyway, let's see. What kind of rosé is this that I'm drinking? It's a new one that Jim brought me the other day from my friend Jimmy. Jimmy down at the liquor store. And it's nice. It's nice. And so, I think that shrimp is just about ready to turn over. So, it didn't take long. And I'm going to turn on my this thingy. What's that called? Exhaust fan. Okay, and so Jim was drinking, I believe my Skisker loves this. It's what would be in the maroon label in the can, okay? And so then, with my shrimp, I'm just going to turn them over because they're looking, you know, just depending on how high you have your stove top, is how fast or slow these babies are going to cook up. Aren't they looking delicious? And so I think when my sisters came up here to visit just a few weeks ago, I believe I already had my shrimp all cooked up. Did I?
Yep.
Okay. And so they did not get to see what I did to cook them. And so it's just the easiest thing. Like I said, just a little bit of olive oil. And then I believe I fixed maybe 2 pounds of shrimp, maybe 3 pounds of shrimp, darling. Do you remember?
3.
3 pounds of shrimp. So this is just one, which is perfect for me and Jim. And then we can eat a good bit of it, probably half of it tonight. And then we can have some more. I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit more. Tony, baby, you just get in there. And so then, while it's cooking, I'm going to turn it down just a tad, down to about 5, 6.5, 5.5. That's what that would be. And then I'm going to just take a wedge of lemon and squeeze it over this. There's just something about a little lemon juice that just makes it pop, you know what I mean? And then as it finishes on up, you know, it doesn't take any time to cook shrimp like this, you know what I mean? And ooh, can you smell the lemon, darling? Doesn't it smell good?
Smells good. You smell it?
Do you smell it, Skisker? And so anyway though, and so then that's all it takes. I'm just gonna let this rest for another 30 seconds or so. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go click. I'm gonna turn it off and go on and give it another little squeeze of the lemon. And that's all it takes. That is all it takes. And it's done. And so we're going to have to put those shrimp on the side of our, oops, here I am. We're going to put those shrimp on the side of that salad with our homegrown grape tomatoes, and it's going to be delish. I love you, and I hope that you have a lovely evening. I'll talk to you in the morning with coffee. Bye now.